Hello, hello, hi, folks. Welcome. Happy Monday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. Welcome. Good to see you. Gosh, there's so many updates, but I'll give you one. I'll give you what little PK money over here joining me. Just time for updates. So I want to give you a couple of updates. I'm not going to give you everything, but just a couple. I am almost done with Curiosity shirts and Irony shirts. Both what? T Money and P Money? What? I'm so glad you guys are here. I miss you guys. You know what I mean? I miss you guys. So I'm almost done with Curiosity shirts and e-reading shirts, and I mentioned it before. Reason why that it's taking so long is because the vendor that I'm working with, Mansoor, what? Keep it clean, bro. Don't make me, I'm gonna warn you right now. You're my boy, but keep it clean, okay? Very, very, very clean. Poonam, what's going on? Now I missed you guys on the live. So 2 updates, okay? Yeah, exactly. I know what time it is. Gotta keep it super like PG-13, like that. Hey Poonam, what's going on? Yeah, I've been going on late for a couple of nights, but I have a really good live for you guys tonight. I want to give you 2 updates. So, some of you know, and if you don't know now, you know, that I have 2 t-shirt sites. Actually, this is my t-shirt, enough said. Mansoor's got a t-shirt of mine, exactly, right? I love that t-shirt actually. So, I had to update everything, the, it's the entire 2 sites. So much work, you guys, because the vendor I'm working with, they discontinued a bunch of shirts, and they raised prices on some other shirts, and so I had to just, you know, I had to make things happen, and so we're back. So I'm almost done, and when I tell you the new designs that I have, I'm thinking of copywriting these designs. They're that good. Like they are, I don't want to brag, but they are game over good. So if you're new, I'm going to share this with you real quick before I get into the live. My American, oh, PK's got like 4 of my shirts. Yeah, PK's got like 4 of my shirts. So my whole purpose with the website that I have for t-shirts, it's called curiositysshirts.com. Curiositysshirts.com. It's on right now. You can go and get some of the shirts, but none of the new ones are on there. But so the whole point of these shirts is that I guarantee you, PK can vouch for this. Mansoor can vouch for this. PK's got 5 of mine. Yeah, that's right. He got 1 for free. Yeah, 5 of mine. So I guarantee you, they can vouch for this. Every time they wear a t-shirt of mine, somebody is either gonna chuckle, smile, or give a comment, hey, cool shirt, or something like that, right? And they can drop their comments in the chats below. But the whole point is curiosity shirts. So when you wear them outside, it's kind of a conversation starter. So my goal is to help people with the cold market when they're outside. So when you're wearing your shirt, you know, it attracts attention. So I am so excited, you guys, for the new designs. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to go live with these. I'm telling you. if you are in direct sales, network marketing, anything personal development related, anything of that kind, these shirts, I'm telling you, I can't even wait to go live with them. Hopefully by the end of the month, I'll be able to go live with them. So that's the update for the t-shirts. So because some of you had asked me, and some of you have asked about the e-running shirts, because I've designed a few shirts around what's going on right now, and some of you have actually seen these designs and are bugging me about when can you get them. I promise you, I'm telling you, I'm working on it. I had to change so much stuff, and I work alone, and I'm not an expert, so kind of had to relearn everything and learn everything, and just, you know, that kind of thing. So anyway, that's that. That was a long update about the shirts, but I'm just so excited about these new designs. Anyway, on our Saturday team call, there was a message that was shared by one of the leaders. Oh my goodness, your neighbor. Yeah, I have a shirt for her too, for your neighbor. In fact, you should get one, surprise her with it for Christmas. I'll tell you which one. I have a perfect one for her. That's funny. So on our Saturday team call, there was a message shared that I absolutely loved. It just kind of, right? Because it went around discipline. And I'm going to be transparent, as I have been a lot more transparent lately, especially, I mean, I've come up with stuff that I've never told anybody. Good thing these lives are not recorded and people don't watch this stuff and don't remember stuff, you know, that kind of thing. But discipline is where I could use some help. I'm organized, but I'm not disciplined as much as I want to be. I want to be more, right? So, you know, you hear Jim, if you wait until you see this shirt, bro. I know exactly the shirt, okay? I know exactly the shirt. So Jim Rohn, if you're not familiar with Jim Rohn, arguably Jim Rohn is is recognized one of the grandfathers of you know, personal development, if you would. But he always used to say, you're gonna have to discipline your disciplines. And that used to echo in my head all the time. I gotta discipline my disciplines. I gotta discipline this thing. I gotta discipline this thing. I gotta discipline my discipline, right? And for the first time on Saturday, I thought I heard the expanded version of this. And it was dropped by my man. I love this guy. Love this guy. Maybe PK can tag him here, but by Brandon Forbes. The man just dropped it like it was just boom, you know. But so I give him love on this, because this is the first time I heard it. So 5 things you got to discipline if you really want to go to the next level. And if you're on my lives, right? Either you're crazy or you do want to go to the next level, or you're both, you know, that kind of thing. So, well, we already know about Team Money. So, Brandon, dude, the guy is so money. Look at that. Look at the last name. I mean, come on. Man, who gets that last name? Brandon does. So, anyway, let's get into it. 5 disciplines. Yeah, thank you. You gotta be. I mean, if you're committed to my lives, you know. So 5. 1 is, you know, we got to go with Jim Rohn. Discipline your disciplines. What does that mean? The things that you know you need to discipline. See, I like, for example, I know that I need to prospect for 2 hours, right? In the morning and 2 hours in the evening. That's kind of my thing, right? So I got to discipline that. It's almost like promising, you can get adopted in the Azimi fam. You know, I could I could talk to Azimi Senior for you. I don't know if you want me to, but that's funny. You know how it's funny you say that, PK. I don't digress at all, you guys. It's first time. That's funny you bring that up, my last name, because I used to hate my last name. It's true story. Maybe I'll do a live on that because you know, I don't really connect with my dad a whole lot. So I mean, that's all I can say. But I used to hate my last name, right? Until like I kind of it grew on me. I'm like, dude, this is kind of a cool last name, right? And then a few years ago, I think it was a couple of years ago, for the first time, I heard Justin Prince drop this speech about be the one. PK knows about it, and yeah, Doctor digress. So be the one, and now I love my last name because I want to be the one that last name that just, you know, that's a whole other life. All right, get back to this. Discipline here, the discipline. I totally went like, I told myself it's gonna be such a short live. I can't. I gotta discipline that. Discipline my discipline. Number two is discipline. I love this. Who influences you? Have you ever thought about that? And this is what I mean. Who influences you? Do you have somebody who you would trade your life with them? You would want their life? Or you want to trade places with them? You would want everything they have? Are those the kind of people that are influencing you? You got to be able to discipline who influences you. What kind of people have an impact on you? What kind of people are you letting inside to affect you? The way you think, the way you walk, right? I thought that's brilliant, how they influence you. Third thing, discipline what you consume. I'm working on getting our Legion to, right? That's good, actually. I know you're working really hard on that. What you consume, what books you read, what podcasts you listen to. I don't have the book I'm reading right now, Self-Sabotage. TV, news, radio, documentaries, shows you watch, right? What you consume really has an effect, because here's a funny thing. Some people go vegan and vegetarian and yet complain about everything else in the world, right? And all they do is listen to news and bad news and this news and that news, right? So how's that a good thing? Because you can't just watch what you consume physically, like what you eat, but you got to also be aware of what you consume mentally, what you read, what you consume mentally, the podcast, like I said, right? So I thought that's brilliant. That's number 3. Number 4. Oh, this is so good. Is this good or what? Some love. Is this good? Come on. Number 4. Discipline your distractions. What? Discipline your distractions. And one thing that he was talking about here is manage your expectations here. You know, I've talked about expectations a lot, and I've told you that you know, I am working on getting rid of my expectations, just dropping them to like minimal, right? I've been somewhat successful, but you know, I'm a work in progress, like I always say, right? So and I've always said, you work, if you have expectations, you set yourself up for failure. That's just, how I feel, because no matter where your expectation is, it's just not going to be met. I feel like it's never going to be met. So might as well not have any. And then anything else is extra. You know what I mean? It's just amazing. So manage or discipline your distractions. Another word for discipline for me here would be like, get a hold of them, right? Like, you know how you have an untamed horse, you gotta tame them. Same thing here. You want to grab a hold of these distractions. Okay. And the last one, is this good or what? Brandon, money, how are you? I'm talking about what you talked about on Saturday, and I appreciate you. Oh my goodness, he actually joined. B Money. So, and number 5 is discipline your activities. Discipline your activities, like, right, what you do, how you do it. And I did a whole live on this before. A lot of people, you heard them say, act as if, or fake it till you make it, or faith it, or all these different variations. I personally don't believe in any of those. I personally wouldn't recommend any of those, because like I did a whole live on that. So if you want to know why, maybe drop the word fake it or something, faith it or something like that in the comments below, and I'll tag you to that live. But so my thing is, none of that is gonna work really. The only thing that really works is practice as if, right? So if you practice as if somebody who is a millionaire, or somebody who makes 10,000 a month, or 20,000 a month, or 500 a month, or whatever it is, right? If you practice as if that person, then eventually you're gonna get to have the stuff that that person has, right? Because you're practicing as if you're doing the exact same stuff. You're not acting, you're not faking it, you're just practicing what they do. They say read this book, you read that book. They say watch this live, you watch that live. They say go to this webinar, you go to that webinar. I mean, you practice as if, right? So discipline your activities. I feel like that just so well links in with practice as if, right? And I think that's just it just kind of goes hand in hand together. So for the first time, like I said, this was like an expanded version of Jim Rohn's discipline your disciplines, and I thought this was powerful. So I hope you got some love. 5 disciplines you gotta basically control and get a hold of if you want to go to the next level. Is 1, discipline your disciplines. 2, discipline who influences you. 3, discipline what you consume. 4, discipline your distractions. And 5, discipline your activities. Hey, let me know in the comments which one just kind of stands out to you. You're like, oh, that's the one I gotta work on. That, like, yeah. Or maybe it's all of them. Maybe you're brave enough to say all of them. Drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback below. Let this feed grow. I appreciate you guys. If you feel like this was worthy of sharing, do what you gotta do. Tag, share, spread the love. And until tomorrow, when we do it all over again. Much love.